Hey guys, I don't even know how many requests I've gotten for Melanie Martinez videos, and I'm thinking about even doing like Melanie Martinez Monday. We'll see. I'd love to know what you guys think about that. But I already missed Monday this week, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. So I'm going to react to her music video for Pity Party. I don't think that the lyrics are incredibly complicated, though there is enough there that we can discuss it and get into the meat a little bit. But it's going to be pretty good. We're gonna watch the video together, and I'll let you know what I think, and then I want to hear what you guys think, and I want to know what other Melanie Martinez videos or songs that you want to hear me react to or explain in the future. So comment those below, and then upvote the ones that of people who agree with you or ones that you like, and I typically like to look at like which one is the most popular. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I'm ready to watch that. So let me explain and react. Alright, hey everybody, my name is Clifford Stummy, I'm the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we're all about helping music lovers like you to understand the deeper meanings of popular songs so you know what your artists are saying and can enjoy your music more. Today we are reacting to and explaining Melanie Martinez's Pity Party, and let's just freaking get on with it. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Alright, so I really like the musical style. It's kind of heavy pop. She's creating birthday invitations, it looks like. It is her birthday party. And full disclosure, I have watched this before, but probably not as in-depth as we're about to right now. Alright, so she's waking up in the morning, excited about what's going to happen. She looks very happy. Playing some records. There's definitely some old-timey vibes to her style. Now, she's referring here kind of to her persona of CryBaby, which is sort of just this, like, maybe her working through a lot of childhood problems in the form of music. And so she acts childish because she's kind of putting herself in that mindset and trying to figure it out. It also makes for a very interesting aesthetic. Now, the showing the clock means that we're waiting for the people to come to the birthday party. She's calling them to see if anybody's calling her, or she's just waiting to see if the phone picks up. Can't play games by herself, but nobody's showing up. And you can start to see her get angry quicker and quicker, and we weren't even a third into it. Now, the floating birthday hats are just her imaginary friends, since she doesn't have any real ones. Now, that is her as a clown. She's entertaining her stuffed animals. Because there's nobody else there to entertain. Yep, and the stuffed animals don't react, so that kind of sucks for her, right? So she's frustrated, and she is expressing her wrath very viscerally, very physically, chewing on the balloons. It's very childlike, including this, like cutting her animals up. It's like she's saying that the fact that my peers don't spend time with me, I'm going to turn inward and I'm going to express my anger outwards to what is around me in a non-harmful way to other humans, but still in a very expressive way. Otherwise known as throwing a fit. And more on that later, like it's more complicated than that. Yeah. Really, really sad, yeah. Again, with the wrath, and now things are about to get even crazier. I think she's... Whoa, knife to the balloons, okay. Cool, that's intense. Throwing the cake on the ground. It's just getting more and more violent. You expect her to start a fire any minute. We're gonna go full-blown arson here. Okay, wow, that... Eating the stuffing of the dead teddy bear? I don't even know whether I'm laughing at her or with her. As far as the teddy bear stuffing eating goes, but... Alright. 2 candles in the cake, pretending to blow them out. Obviously she's incredibly angry. And now, yeah. Place actually is on fire. Okay. Cool, cool. And she's just kind of in the ruins of her birthday party right here, and she's smoking a cigarette. Alright. Very, very interesting stuff. Just to review, she's bummed that people won't show up to her party. She feels ostracized or alone, and that engenders an intense amount of anger from her, which it makes sense that you would be angry, and it sounds like her primary emotion in this situation is anger. And so, that's something obviously that you've got to deal with. Is she dealing with it? That's the big question that I have when I go into this song. In the song, she asks, did my invitations disappear? She wants to know why people won't show up. Maybe it's a cruel joke on me. Maybe everybody's just kind of like kidding. Maybe they actually do like me, or maybe they are just being cruel. I'll cry until the candles burn down this place. I'll cry until my pity party's in flames. And so, yeah, her birthday party becomes a pity party, one where she's just kind of relishing in the sorrow she feels for herself. And later on, and maybe if I knew all of them well, I wouldn't have been trapped inside this hell that holds me, which is interesting. Is she inviting people that she doesn't really know well? And if not, and if so, like, is it a surprise that they're not all showing up? Now, you would think at least one person would show up. And in the past, I've been invited to friends' birthday parties that I thought that they didn't have a lot of friends and that nobody else would show up. I remember one. It was a paintball birthday party, and nobody else was going to stay for paintball, but me and my brother did because this guy needed a friend. And so we did it, and it was great, and we had an awesome, awesome time. But yeah, that's not the case with Melanie. Nobody was there to watch out for her. Later she says, I'm laughing, I'm crying, it feels like I'm dying. And so there's just this violent swing in emotions, laughing, crying, feeling like you're dying. She's all over the place. And essentially, I think the thing that's unique about this song is that it's a huge expression of uncorralled, unfettered emotions. So she's letting the emotions inside of her completely take over. Now, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Is that something we can indulge in? I know personally that if I let that happen within myself, it doesn't actually get any better. Sometimes I think I feel better for about 10 minutes of it, but about 10 minutes after, no good. And it just kind of keeps me in this violent circle where I get angrier and angrier or sadder and sadder. And so I understand the concept of pity party, and I can empathize with it. But like I said earlier in this video, it is kind of like she is throwing a fit, and I think that the problem with the music video, and I'll tell you guys, I'm a reactor explainer person who does not pander to my audience, so you may love the song and think it is just plain gold. Doesn't mean that I'm going to come to you guys and say, I think it's gold too. It does mean that I'll have a conversation with you about it, and the fact that we're having a conversation about it means that I think that it's worthwhile to have one about, which is, I think, probably the highest compliment I can give to a song, whether I agree with it or not. As far as the fit goes, I think it is an apt description because she's pretending to be a child who is an adult, right? And so she's kind of relishing in that throwing a fit. And so she is essentially harming herself in that way, that she's destroying this house that's hers that she lives in, right? Or that her family has, but that she still lives in. She's destroying her stuffed animals, all this other stuff. And that could be kind of her coming out of the cocoon and becoming the butterfly of an adult, or, a young teen or something as she's growing up and learns some of the harsh realities of life. So I think it's a complicated, nuanced fit, but it is a fit nonetheless. One other thing I wanted to point out to you guys, the song actually heavily samples lyrics from another song called It's My Party by Leslie Gore, though probably also just written by some songwriter that Leslie Gore sang based on the era that it was written in. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this explanation of Melanie Martinez. Don't forget to comment a song by Melanie Martinez that you would like to hear me explain in the future. And then I've also posted some videos around here, some that have to do with Melanie Martinez, some that have to do with other people, but there are ones that I think that you who watch this video are going to enjoy, so be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.